the Dark Knights against the Evil Empire. Welcome to the RSHL, everybody. I'm Daniel Wilson, your commentator for tonight's game. Well, after coming off a 4-on-4 tournament a couple of weeks ago, the Dark Knights came up a little short on the championship game, but things seem to be going strong for them. They currently hold second in the standings. And right now they do hold it alone after the Benders have given the Whalers their first loss of the season after having 2 draws. Empire having a little bit tough time as well, but they are still in the running and still looking for their first win. In fact, both of these teams are looking for their first win of the season. And as we go to the statistics, scoring has been at a premium for the Empire. Only scored 4 goals so far this season. They're looking to get something out of it with their top scorer, Gino Giangreco. And as we go to the Dark Knights, it's been quite the opposite. They have scored 8 goals, 7 assists. Things have been going pretty well, but I couldn't say the same for Marco Moshi. He has had a goal against average of 4.5. So this is something that he wants to improve on this game today. So let's go to the standings. As I just said, the Benders just got their 3rd win of the season and remain undefeated. The Whalers, after having 2 draws, go down to 0-1 and 2. Both the Dark Knights and the Evil Empire currently hold an 0-1 and 1 record. Both of them looking for their first win of the season, and we'll see if one of them can get it tonight. The ball drop is next. And we get underway here. The officials for today's game, Nick Christopoulos at center and Dave DeFrucio over on the right, as we already have our first goal of the game. Only 10 seconds in, we already got our first goal. What a way to start off the game. 10 seconds in. As they get caught offside. That goal coming from who else? Gino Giangreco. That's going to be his 4th of the season. Off the draw, and the Empire will get possession. Again, the Empire in black and the Dark Knights in the gray, their second uniform, and they are again offside.
Thank God you are good, because I fumbled the shit out of it.
The draw again. It's going to come back to the Empire zone. Get it away, but about turned it over, and they're going to go into the corner. Around they go. The Empire has control. Again, both these teams looking for their first win of the season. Centers it up. Good job by Hooks to play it away. Was it offside? I don't see any hands raised. But now it'll come across, and the Dark Knights will get a chance here, but they'll just drop it off. Around the back of the net. Here's a shot that just goes wide of Cowan. You normally see him play for the Benders, but today he's been called upon by the Empire to help out. Centering went up. Can't quite control it. Passes back. Here's a shot. Just goes wide of Kamoshi. In the corner. And it will call him all the way back. Double teamed on the boards. Tries to get some support. Now it pops out. Empire trying to get a shot off, but it goes way into the corner. Behind the net. And the Dark Knights try to get off his foot, but they will retain control and they will hold on for a bit as they get a little change going. And he'll just dump it in and the Knights will get a change. And that is Ayers in the corner. And I believe this is her first year in the A-League. And a high shot goes off the safety net. And trying to get a shot off, unable. It goes to the corner, back behind. Going around again. Centers one up, intended to go to the slot, but missed. Another shot that will miss wide, and Kamoshi will make the stop. Nice win his face off. Hooks is going behind and will pass it around. Looking for some help, and he'll get in the form of Brian Lindley. They are a dangerous pair. Lindley just going outside the slot. Wrist shot gets blocked. And the umpire take over. Back towards the center. Return pass. Shot that just goes wide. Chantel Ayers try to get possession. She does, and they'll end up dumping it, and the Knights get a change. And just one change for the Empire. Is going to go to Gian Greco. He already has the early goal in this game. They get tied up, and it'll come back to them. Centers one up for Lindley. Pass it over, shot. Great save by Cowan. And the umpire will come back out. Holds on. Now passes up. And I believe is Hoffman. Try to center it up. Great sliding block. Lindley chips it up. It's going to Ron Jeffrey. And they lose control. They'll come back. 8.5 remaining. So far, the only goal coming from Gian Greco is Lindley with a long shot, and that goes wide of Cowan. And now here's Eric Hoffman, passes back. Decides to chip up, and it'll go right into the hands of Dave Stella. Over to Ron Jeffrey, holding on. Almost lost control, still has it. Wrist shot, saved by Cowan.
Hey, somebody stay back.
Around the other side they go, it's the Empire. Tries to tear it up, bouncing shot, yes, goes wide. Another shot, that gets blocked. And now the Knights take over again. This time it's Chris Young. Getting held up. Into the corner they go. Getting double teamed. Trying to tear it up, unable to. Shot, couldn't get all of it. It goes to Ron Jeffrey. And now I'll pass over to Young. Trying to tear it up, unable to control. Here's Hooks. Pass his left. Wrist shot goes high. Into the boards. And it is Robert, no, that's not Robert Doring. He's wearing the number 14, that's not Doring. Here come the Empire. Try to center it up, and it gets intercepted. Here's Jeffrey. Centers one up, almost got intercepted, and try to center it up again, but this time it is intercepted again. Holding on, gets around Hooks. Here's Hoffman holding on. Shot gets blocked. Hooks tries to get it out, unable to, and now they will. Nice try to get a shot. Here's Ayers.
Watch the trailer!
Shot and a save by Cowan. Lindley with another shot. That goes wide, and Cowan will cover it up.
Everyone good?
Nice one to draw. Here's Hooks, and that one got deflected wide, and great rebound shot, but Cowan with a better save. And now the Empire starts their attack again. Shot just goes wide of Kamoshi. So far, he's only faced one shot on net, and that's the one that's counted. Hoffman trying to get it out, unable to. Here's Jeffrey. Backhands it, just goes across the crease. Race to the corner. Jeffrey will get it again, back to Lindley. Pass is back. Here's a shot saved by Cowan. They will get it out, and will this be enough for icing? No, they're going to wave it off. Well, the Knights have been doing all the attacking, but so far, the umpire has had the shot that counted. Centers one out, that gets blocked. And Cowan will just chip it out, and it will be Dave Stella to retrieve. Out to Lindley. And joining the rush is Young. Long shot, score! Lindley from the line! That was a sniper shot from Brian Lindley. And that will be his third of the season. Here's a long shot. That goes wide of Kamoshi. Another try. That goes wide also. Score! Great pass into the slot, and the Empire retake the lead.
Everyone good?
Get ready, Greg. Nice play, Eric. Nice play, Gino.
So they are going to give this one. They're giving this one to Eric Hoffman, and Gian Greco with the assist.
Watch wide.
Here's Hooks. Long shot saved by Cowan.
Go in.
Here's Chris Young. Carrying up, unable to get a shot off.
Body up, find a friend.
Young tries to get carried away. He does. Back to the point. Here's a wrist shot. That goes high. He was thinking about playing it, but they're going to chip it out, and it'll be icing against the Empire. But that, again, that was an excellent pass into the slot. You have to have superhuman reflexes to stop that shot. Here's Ayers along the boards, passing back to Hooks. Here's a long shot that got blocked by his own teammate. And a great defensive play, and manages to keep it in. Great job racing it down. The Empire are going to try again this time. Pass is right, looking for a shot. Score! 3 shots, 3 goals. Kamoshi has not had a good night. Faced 3 shots and all of them have gone through. The umpire win another face-off. Tries to chip it up, and they manage to get it outside the line, so the Knights take over. 1 minute remaining in the first period. Again, try to get it out. Unable to. Here come the Knights. And they can't get anything started. Empire looking for a shot, holding on. Backhand pass up the boards. Looking for a shot. Here's one. It got blocked and the rebound shot went wide. That's it around to Stella. Off a leg and just nearly got it into his own net. Another shot that got blocked. Here's Ayers. Turned it over. Here's another shot. And there's a save from Kamoshi. Up along the boards. Trying to get one last drive in. Long shot that will go wide as the period will end. Well, it has been an interesting game. The Knights have had possession for quite a long time, but it's the Empire leading 3-1. So far, the game going to Empire's way. So we're about to get ready for the second period. The shots are currently 6-4 in favor of the Knights. But so far, that's just been an afterthought. Off we go again. It is Jeffrey. To Lindley. Shot saved by Cowan, and he'll cover. Off the draw. It's good. Back to Hooks. Shot. That got blocked. Into the corner we go. Goes around the boards. Here's our little race here. It's going to be, looks like it's going to be Hoffman with possession. Passing left to Dion Greco. Going back. Here's a shot. Save by Kamoshi. He's going to need a lot more of those. Here's Lindley. Lost control as they go into the corner. Empire take possession. And it'll be passed up to Dion Greco. Up to Hoffman. Back to Dion Greco. The shot gets blocked. And the Dark Knights looking to get something started here. Here's Jeffrey. Over to Lindley. Back to Jeffrey. Got interrupted here, saved by Cowan. Another one gets tipped away, and the Empire take over. Lindley will tip it in, but it goes a little too far, and the Empire try to get it out. Good job on the forecheck by Lindley. Long shot by Hooks, but it got blocked. It'll be dumped out, and the Empire will get a change. All right, Hooks holding on. Intended that pass for Stella, but it'll come back to Hooks outside the zone. Long shot saved by Cowan, and he is deciding whether to play it or not, and he'll decide to cover it up.
Can you go another minute?
As I said before, Kamoshi is an outstanding goaltender. And so far, it's just not been a good season for him. Try the centering pass. unable to, and the umpire looking to get it out of their own zone, and now decides to play it off of DeFrugio, the ref on the other side. There's one up for Jeffrey, can't get it off, and that shot goes wide. Great job by the defense. Another shot by Jeffrey, unable to get it through. Long shot that will go towards the end boards. Here's Ayers to take over. Ron Jeffrey has been getting the ball quite a lot. A return pass to Ayers, but got interrupted. Here's Hoffman with a shot saved by Kamoshi. Rebound, and that missed. Empire still have it, but lost possession. Now chip up the boards. And did he give it in? Yes, he did. Great job. Here's Hoffman with a shot. Another save by Kamoshi.
One on.
Centering pass again. Back to the point. Weaving around a couple defenders, but great job by Ayers. Couple of poke checks. But Stella will take over and will get it across, and that will force the Empire to retreat. Hoffman holding on. Now decides on a wrist shot, can't get it through, and it'll be played out. Cowan playing out of his net. He's in trouble, but couldn't get enough control to get a shot on the net. Here's a shot that got blocked, and the Empire will go 2-on-2 the other way. Here's a shot saved by Kamoshi.
By who? Saved by who?
Kamoshi.
Not here.
Not him.
Who is it?
It's a shot and saved by Cowan, and he'll cover. Looks like him. Not him.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, we'll find out.
What's that?
Yeah, they're telling me that's not Kamoshi over there. I'll see if I can confirm if that's him or whoever that is in just a minute. Right now, the Empire take over once again. Hooks takes over. Back to Lindley. And that was not a very good shot. That's not something that Lindley does often. Passing it across. And it's going to be John Greco. Center split up. Jess gets control. Shot just goes wide. Rebound. And that got blocked by Hooks. Across. Shot, score! Ron Jeffrey will bring it in by 1.
Corey.
On the draw again, Hooks. Stella up in the air. And here's Gian Greco. And pass back. And he'll come outside the zone. And let's see if the Knights can tie this game up. There's a shot that just goes wide. Up in the air, Gian Greco takes over. At the center line, just going to get control here. Just manages to keep it onside. There's Young with a shot that goes wide. There's one up again. Can't get it through. And the Empire looking for a chance here. Shot save. Back to Ayers. Gets interrupted. And it'll go off the leg. And who's got it? It's another save. And it'll get caught in the safety netting and out of play. Off the draw again. Empire with a backhand shot that just goes wide. In the slot. Where is it? It's going to come out and it will be an ice. Are they going to call? No, they're going to say no. It deflected off a stick. Here's Hoffman. Slow it, and that's going to be a penalty against Hoffman. Delayed penalty. Here's a shot. That gets blocked. Trying to get another one off, unable to. And a penalty. And it's going to be against Hoffman. 2 minutes for sliding. 2 minutes for sliding.
Sorry about the bouncing that, dude. I was trying to get it out.
No, that was good. I lost it on the board. I didn't see it coming off the
Dude,
board.
I took a weird bounce. I was ripping and trying to get it out and it came back once.
I didn't know that.
I did not mean to do that.
On the draw. Here's a shot that got blocked wide.
That is not penalty.
And it'll come out and it'll kill some time.
He is one of the worst refs in the whole freaking world.
Here's Lindley.
He used to be on our team too.
Over to Jeffrey. He has one of the goals for the Knights. And a weak shot and covered up by Cowan.
Only get a 2-minute rest.
Yeah, I know, right?
Off the draw again. Another shot that got blocked. And the Empire will get it out. I think they were trying to get a little payback on DeFurgio for making that sliding call. Here's Lindley. Shot saved by Cowan and he'll cover. Off we go again. Here's a shot that got blocked. And now the Empire are going to come short-handed, 2-on-1. Shot that goes wide. Young Greco will pass it around the boards. And now the Empire are just going to kill some more time with 27 seconds remaining on the penalty. There's one up. No, that was just wide.
Coming back, he's coming back.
Lindley with control. Tried, intended for Jeffrey, but that's going to kill some more time. Hooks, backhanded around the boards. Over to Gian Greco, and with that, the penalty is over. Shot just goes wide. Empire will take over once again. Here's Hooks. They will wait for his team to set up. Decides to go around. Intended for Young. He's going to have to race this one down. And that will avoid the icing call. Hoffman with control and he'll pass it up. Managed to get around Hooks. Great job by Hooks. Shot save. Still loose in front. And they will get it out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was a huge collision. Wow! And with that, a delayed penalty against the Empire. So they're going to call boarding on this one. My goodness, that was a heavy hit.
2 minutes for boarding.
Boomer, can you go? Interfere? Can you go? I
can't believe I missed on that shot. Beautiful pass, Chelsea. The second I got it, he was on me. I shot wide. That's all right. I didn't have anything else. Dude, I'm missing that. But like this.
You have one of those eateries there?
To your left. Left. That's what I'm doing.
Pardon me? And with that, the Empire will kill some time early. Hooks takes over. Here's Lindley. Passing back. Here's Jeffrey. Shot just goes wide.
Hey, Justin. We gotta talk
In the corner.
about stepping to the fucking in our zone. If it's on his side, he's just gotta go in.
Along the boards.
Because we're getting caught.
Here's Jeffrey again.
He's not stepping to it, and I can't.
Shot off the post.
I'm too far away to be able to get there. Yeah.
And a big battle behind the net. Who's going to get control? It's going to be the Knights, and it'll be around the boards over to Hooks. There's one for Stella. Long shot. It was a weak one, but it goes wide. Intercepted by Jeffrey. Shot and a save by Cowan.
Nice save, John.
Another shot by Hooks that gets blocked. And they will kill some time. And the Empire will change up their PK unit. Here's Stella. Try to get control. Good job by Hooks to keep it in. Back to Hooks. Now goes to Lindley. Crosses over. Shot saved by Cowan.
Don't chase! Man up! Don't chase!
There's a shot by Lindley. Another save. Still loose in front. Cowan unable to secure it. And it'll go behind the net. Oh, bodies flying everywhere with 10 seconds left in the power play. A shot by Cowan. And with that, he makes the stop. The penalty will end, but he will have to stay in the box till the next drop, if there is any time. And they get the drop, and he's out of the box. And not enough time to make a play. The period has ended. Wow, intense second half of the period. But this game has gotten a lot closer. 3-2 Empire. Getting set for the third period here, and you remember me telling you earlier in the previous period that that was not Kamoshi that they had. Instead, it's Tony DeRubis, so who is normally with the Whalers. So we got a big mixture in the league in tonight's game. Here's Ayers. There's one up. Got interrupted. Backhand shot saved by Cowan. Off the draw again. Empire take over. Gets around Ayers. To the line. They did get across. That'll force the Dark Knights back. Along the boards. And they will dump it in. No icing on this play, and Jeffrey will be there to retrieve it. Try to pass right. Intercepted. And that is Carey. In his slot. Shot off the post. Rebound shot. Score!
Good luck, Boomer. 16 for 36 and 11.
That one got stuck on my feet over here.
So that will be Carey's second of the game. To the corner we go. Here's another shot, and nearly got the hat trick.
It was like, when he passed it, it was like great hits, and I was like, oh shit.
Here is the Knights having trouble getting across, but at least they're going to force the Empire back. Here's Jeffrey. Looking for an option. Takes the shot just outside the slot, goes wide, and Cowan unable to secure it. Lindley holding on. Passes up the board. Try to look for a deflection in the slide. He did get a shot off. It is a save. Lindley again. Looking for an option. Side take a shot. That got blocked by his own teammate. But another shot and a save. Lindley again. And I'm not sure if he was attempting a shot there. But here's Carey. Try to get across. It runs into a brick wall by Ron Jeffrey. Around the boards we go. In the corner. Try to pass it up. Intercepted by Lindley. Backhands it. Rebound shot. Save. Looking for another shot. Goes to Lindley. Calling for his teammate to move up. Shot. Another save. Another shot. Another save. And he will finally put the glove on it.
Hey, somebody need one? Yeah. Probably a good shit.
And Knights win his face off, but they are forced back as Hooks has to go back to retrieve. Passing up to Stella. Here's Young. Shot saved by Cowan, and he'll hold on. Off the draw, here's Young. Saved by Cowan. John Greco takes over, and he'll just decide to chip it. 4-2 in favor of the Empire. Here's Hooks. Went off a stick. Backhands it up. It's Hoffman. Has one man to get around. Centers it up. Can't quite get it through.
Not too low, Mike. Not too low.
Still holding on. Still holding on.
Stay there, Eric.
And now
Stay
decides
there. Eric,
to
stay there.
shoot it
Eric,
up.
stay high.
Knights take over. To the line we go.
Attaboy, Mike.
And runs into some traffic. Now goes to Young. And
Wide.
having a bit of trouble trying to get some attacking going. That was intended for Lyle Blue.
I got middle.
Hooks takes over. Nearly got intercepted by Ayers. And now Hoffman takes over. Centers one up. Got interrupted by Hooks. Hoffman passes it back to Carey, looking for a hat trick. Nice decided chip. It'll be cleared out. Here's Hooks. And I got blocked. And it'll be all the way into the corner. And will this be an icing? Yes, it will.
Tighten right back up.
And by the way, that would be Carey's first 2 goals of the season. Chips up, and it is playable. Decides to push it back in, and the Empire once again take over. Looking to reset. Tried to pass it to Hoffman, intercepted by Lindley, and it'll roll into the glove of Cowan. That was a big mistake. Knights win the face-off. That shot goes wide. Racing to the line, can't get control, and that'll force them out. Lindley takes over. Has to get around Hoffman, he does. And it's back across the line. They are once again forced back. And they are just taking a big stand on the line, but they are caught offside.
Does the foot have to be on the ground? What? Does the foot have to be on the ground, or can you back past the line? Oh, no. I'm good if when anyone needs one.
Less than 6 remaining in the third period. Empire holds a 4-2 lead, and they will just chip it down, and Hooks will retreat.
Back that line.
Yeah, at least the Knights were having a good flurry of attacks, but this is going to be called an icing. It'll come back into their zone. Off the draw. And Hooks try to get it out off a glove. And now here they come again. Young sets it up, return pass. Shot saved by Cowan. Retrieved by Hooks. Long shot, another save. Try to center one up to Carey. Gets it across. Dion Greco gets double teamed. Centers one up. Can't quite get it through. Here's Hoffman. Another shot that got blocked. Hooks looking for some help. Decides to go for Young. Young carries. And lost control. But the Empire are offside. That'll give the Knights a time to reset. And back they go again. Back at the line. Still can't get across. They are just holding a brick wall right at the center line. John Greco having some trouble. Is forced back and the Knights take over. A shot just goes wide. Tries to up. Ayers intercepts. And intended that one. That was intended for, like I said, I know that's not Robert Doring.
This way, this way, this way, this way!
Empire take over again as we approach 3 minutes. And will turn into a stop clock. And big mistake in front. Derubis will cover it up.
Timeout, black.
And the Empire has decided to call a timeout here. So with 3 minutes remaining, 4-2 Empire. We've reached the 3-minute mark, which means there'll be a stop clock from this point out, as the face-off will occur inside the Knights zone. And racing to the line. Who's got control? Jeffrey, shot saved by Cowan, and that. Oh, what's going on here? I got it. The draw again. Lindley chips in. Icing back and at the line. Delayed icing. Can they beat it to the line? Yes, they can. Try to get it to hooks. Centering on up. Nobody there. Across the line they go. Tried to get it out. Great job by Lindley. Lindley holding on. Tried to center it up. Intercepted. Carey tried to get it across. Was it offside? They say yes, and now force the Knights to retreat.
Get the line, get the line, get the icing line, get the icing line.
And that intended for Hoffman, and that will go to hooks. Back to the line. Here's a shot. Score!
No worries, boys.
And so with that, the Knights bring it back in by 1, and they will call their timeout here. 4-3 Empire. And after the timeout, and that will go straight out of play.
You got it, you got it, you got it. Sorry about that.
There he goes, it'll go to hooks. Here's Jeffrey. Pass it across. And to the corner we go. And the Knights have pulled their goaltender. 6-on-5. Hooks to retrieve. Intended to go to...
Outside the zone. Outside.
Yeah, he intended to pass it up to Lindley, but it goes out of play. It'll go back into the Knights zone, and that's going to force DeRubis to go back out. A lot of ice flying around. It's going to be Hoffman. Tried to center it up, unable. Hooks to the line. We're keeping an eye on DeRubis. 1 minute remaining. And DeRubis is heading to the bench. We're back to 6-on-5. And just in time for the extra man to come out and get it. Oh, bad turnover. Oh, great job to keep it away.
Hard back!
40 seconds remaining. And then we'll dump it in. Cowan comes out to play. And he'll just chip it. And Hooks try to keep it in, unable to. 27 seconds remaining. Still time to get some shots in.
Stay with me.
Over to Lindley. To Jeffrey.
1 point.
Pass it back to Lindley. Here's a shot. Weak shot. Score! They tie the game up with 11.5 remaining.
No worries, boys, no worries.
24 from Stella and the guy in the red house. Hey, what's the rule on the slide down there, huh? If it bumps into me, it's not cold? You didn't slide into him. He slid to the side. He hit you with a stick, but you didn't. All right. Good video.
So with that, a whole new life for the Knights. One last shot.
I'll make it 3.
He slid and hit me. That's why I took really about it.
Yeah, the clock was supposed to stop, so they're going to add 3 seconds to the clock. And with that, they'll chip it down. And now the period will truly end. We will go to overtime.
had to go to overtime. Eagles are on like 15. You guys go back on?
Yeah, whatever. I mean, what do you want to do here, Gino? Go back to what we did? Yeah. All right.
I'll be the same way.
And the overtime period underway. We've already had an overtime game last week. We'll see if this will end any different. And we'll bat it back into the zone. Empire takes over. Carey tried to get it across, unable to. Jeffrey. Jeffrey centers one up to Lindley. Try to return pass, unable to. Carey will pass it to Gian Greco. To the corner. Runs into Jeffrey. Here's Lindley. Shot, got intercepted. Now the Empire 3-on-2. Shot, saved by the... Oh, he scored! That is the game! So after some back and forth, we have an overtime winner. So with that, the Empire will get their first win of the season. So we'll be back with the wrap-up. It's been a back and forth game between these two teams, but the offense of the Empire was just too much for the Dark Knights to handle. Even with a change in goaltenders for both teams, it ends up being Mike Vanderwater with the game-winning goal in overtime. So that will do it for this week. We're going to be off next week, but we will be back with our next game for the week. I'm Daniel Wilson from the Dream Sports Center. We'll see you next time around.